Hey guys, Warbucc here. Welcome back once again to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a new series on the channel. As you can see, first of all, my ugly face is not on the screen, so that is a bonus for you all straight away. So this new series is going to be a Road to Division 1 or Road to Glory or whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be replacing the Liverpool series. Reason being is some of the viewers, thanks very much for the few of you that do watch, said that it's not the greatest series. They don't like the idea that we pre-built the team, and I completely understand that because we did have some good players in there like the informed Coutinho, the informed Sturridge, and not everyone has access to either the FIFA points or the coins from playing games or whatever that you need to get those players, and so that's fine. We're going to be doing a series where you don't need to have FIFA points, you don't need to have a ton of coins to get anywhere. We're going to prove that we can get to Division 1 and win Division 1 without those things. So that is one key point of the series. There will be no FIFA point usage in there. Just as a side note here, you will be seeing the teams that we come up against in our draft mode, because that's how we started the series. Obviously you may as well use your draft token as you first get into Ultimate Team. It's free and you're guaranteed at least one pack out of it. So you will see the teams that we play, the goals that we score, the goals that we unfortunately concede, how far we get, and at the very end you will see the packs and the players that we get as well. Going back to what we're going to be doing in the series, I don't yet have a high enough level with the EA FC thingamajig to unlock the coin boosts from the EA catalogue, because this is a brand new Xbox Live account. But anyone who is a high enough level and you haven't done that yet, I highly recommend that you do, because those coin boosts, especially the 1000 coin boost, are so helpful, especially when you're first starting out. I think the first one is level 2 and it's about 200 EASFC coins. So I think you can get that from a couple of skill games if you really want to, but I didn't do that. I'll hopefully be getting that in the next episode. Well, going back to the team that we're coming up against right now with that hero Ronaldo and the legend Laudrup and Inform Iniesta, they are some beastly players in there. I thought this match would be pretty darn difficult. So we are going to try and build two teams in the series, initially at least. They're both going to be budget teams, and I don't imagine from what we get from this draft that we will be able to build two teams. We'll probably be able to build one at a stretch and to go from there. The idea behind building two teams is it gives you a bit of flexibility. If you don't like the way one team is playing, you can switch to another one and hopefully that suits you a bit better, and then obviously you can adapt the non-working team to the working team. But on top of that, it helps with consumables. So you've got items such as your fitness cards, which are going to not be required if you have two teams, just purely because you can rotate between teams outside of matches. So you can play 3 matches with one team and rotate back to the second team, play a couple of matches with those, and so on and so forth. And the fitness of the players will regenerate throughout the matches that you play with the secondary team. This team here we came up against was a speed machine team. It was a bit of a topsy-turvy match actually. We go the goal up here, as you're about to see, with Sanchez, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be a nice easy match, but just keep watching and you'll see that it's classic FIFA where it's not an easy match and things don't always go to plan. So yeah, as well as obviously fitness cards being negated by having two teams, it also reduces the amount of contracts that you're going to be needing to buy. Although they only go for say 100 or 200 coins, it does save you some money. When 100 or 200 coins is a pretty big amount for a brand new team, because you're going to be using the players half as much, if that makes sense. Once you have the two teams, you'll use, say, I don't know, let's say we have Alexis Sanchez, and I think we use him and he's got 15 games on his contract. we're going to be using him for 15 games, but he's actually going to last us 30 games purely because we're only going to be using him 15 of those games, because we have another player that we're going to be using the other 15 games, if that makes sense. It should make sense. It makes sense in my head, so just go along with it. If you do it, you'll understand. As you score the 93rd minute goal there with Schweinsteiger and scrape ourselves through to the final, where we come up against this beast of a team, and that bastard Sergio Aguero at the top of the field. Wow, he was a pain to deal with. Now, when it comes to packs, we're going to be trying not to discard anything. We'll try and sell absolutely everything we can, especially things like stadiums and balls and like random fitness things and whatnot, purely because you discard them. I think you get like 60, 70 coins, maybe less than that. I can't remember the last time I checked that, but if you can get them to sell on the market for say 150 coins, that's profit, and that's going to be important in the earlier days of this team, being able to scrape together the extra 150 coins that we need. As he does a really clever corner routine there with Aguero, and I was just not ready for that at all, and we go 2-1 down in the final. I have seen a few other YouTubers, not going to mention any names because I'm not obviously affiliated with anyone or linked with anyone, that have been doing drafts where they just do drafts only and try and make money that way. But we're not going to do that. We're going to stick to the old school kind of road to Division 1, race Division 1, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to stick to that method. I won't be playing any more drafts after this one, because although it's available for everyone, I don't really want to go down that route. I want to do it through playing online divisions rather than doing drafts. I will play tournaments where I can though, because obviously tournaments are a really good source of money. They don't cost anything to enter, and if you do win them, you can get some big prizes out of them, and potentially packs as well. As you can see there, we did lose in the final, unfortunately 3-2, and as you'll see here, we don't get the greatest reward in terms of packs. Not too bad, but I would have expected something a little bit better. But we got ourselves a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Premium Gold Players Pack, and we'll start by opening the Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. And we were lucky enough to get ourselves a Warbucc, which isn't a bad start. He'll go for maybe 1,000 coins, something around that mark. But we sent everything to the club. As I said, we're going to try and sell absolutely everything that we get that we aren't going to be using, of course. As you can see in the corner, I've got 2,400 coins from just playing the draft itself. And in the second pack, we got ourselves Helton, which again isn't great, but we will be sending everything to the club again, just to make sure we get as much profit as we can. And that is where we're going to end today's episode, guys. So I'm going to be doing the trading and stuff off screen. But if you did enjoy today's episode, give it a like, share, subscribe and comment if you want to, and I will see you again next time.